When hope is gone, undo this lock and send me forth on a moonlit walk. Release restraint level 0.
Hey kids, wanna see a dead body?
Hi guys, this is the Void of the Ravenclaw. Welcome back to another fanfiction story. If you like this type of content, hit the smash button, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. Let's continue where I last left off in our Mortal Kombat story. Baraka swung his arm blades the moment he got in range of Johnny Cage, forcing Johnny to start dodging away from the sharp, pointed objects that are being swung around in his direction. Sonya Blade wasn't really paying attention to the match too much. She noticed weird-looking creatures that are guarding all of the entryways, stopping anyone from leaving. She saw the old man Shang Tsung gesture with his hands for the 16-year-old long green haired boy started to walk towards Shang Tsung. Most people that arrive on the ship she was riding on to get to this Mortal Kombat tournament didn't take the boy seriously at first, but she knew the moment she locked eyes with the boy, he was extremely dangerous. After that little display at the docks, that just proven her point. All exit has been blocked. Clever. Stopping the competitors from snooping around. I know Jax is here somewhere. I have a feeling the boy with the green hair is the key to finding my CO. I'm going to have to take part in this Mortal Kombat tournament, for now at least. I need to find my CO as soon as possible, then evacuate from the island. How are you liking the tournament so far, Deku? After all, it's your first Mortal Kombat tournament. Not many people can watch the tournament without not taking part. It's a unique gift. It's quite enjoyable so far. It's a shame I can't compete myself, but I have my orders. It's quite a pity. I know if you were one of the competitors, the Earth Realm Warriors would not have a chance whatsoever. Even if that's so, we might have a slight problem. The competitor with the blonde hair. The woman in the military gear. I have a suspicion that she only took part in this tournament to rescue her superior that is currently residing in your jail cells. Sonya Blade, a lovely woman. I'm full aware who she is and why she's here. I took her superior OC on purpose. Let's just say there's a competitor taking part in this Mortal Kombat tournament. Would love to kill the bitch. His words, not mine. After all, Kano did kill a lot of her friends. Back in Earthrealm, the Black Dragon tend to clash with the Special Forces quite often. Frequently here, for the past couple years. I take it Jax is not a simple prisoner just to lure her in here. You're evil, Shang Tsung. I like it, as Izuku gives Shang Tsung a mischievous grin. Here's my theory so far. You need warriors for your tournament, and you must have heard of the Black Dragon engaging with the Special Forces. This probably would be a tempting opportunity for you to gain more competitors for the Mortal Kombat tournament. So you had Jax kidnap to force Sonya Blade to track her OC down, CO down, forcing her to take part in this Mortal Kombat tournament. On the Earthrealm side, of course. And you use Sonya to get Kano Corporation to enter this tournament, outside of the most likely other deal you have with them. Kano did mention he deals with black market weapons. So I'm guessing you have some sort of arm deal with them, but that's just a byproduct of your scheme. Now stop me if I get something wrong. I believe you're going to use Jax to fight in a deathmatch with her own subordinate, her fellow officer. Most likely with magic to alter his mind. Stop me if I'm off base. Shang Tsung has a massive grin on his face. You caught on to my little scheme perfectly, Deku. But the only thing I can't figure out is why. Outside of pissing off Sonya Blade, of course. It's quite simple, my boy. It will irritate the Thunder God to no end, and I find that extremely amusing. But the mere fact that you figured it out to that point is quite impressive for a youngster like yourself. My old man is quite the schemer. He taught me everything he knows. I'm not a master in schemes like my old man, but I was taught everything he knows about to pull off a scheme. And I'm trained enough to see a scheme when I see one. Izuku turned his attention towards back to the fight, so did Shang Tsung, when they both saw Johnny Cage sidestep one of the arm blade swings, as Johnny Cage landed a kick to his chest, making Baraka step backwards 3 steps backwards from the force of his kick. Baraka shot out his arm blade and energy shots towards Johnny. Johnny started to glow green after dodging let's try this again. Johnny starts to glow green as he threw out a kick as a green energy small ball shot out towards Baraka's energy attack as both attacks collided with each other. When both their attacks got cancelled, Johnny Cage was already in a high kick, glowing green, as Johnny gets shot forward towards his opponent. As his first kick landed across Baraka's face, as he followed up with 3 more kicks to the stomach and to the chest. Immediately afterwards, the initial kick that landed in Baraka's face. Ability that the human display did surprise Baraka, and it somewhat hurt him, but he pushed past the pain and grabbed onto the leg of Johnny Cage and slammed his fist into the human's face, followed up with a backhand swing. After getting hit, Johnny stepped backwards a few steps and wiped the blood from his lips. Then he immediately charged towards Baraka and slammed his knee into Baraka's stomach. Baraka, in return, slammed his forearm across Johnny Cage's face, followed up with the uppercut, hitting his mark as Johnny Cage goes flying in the air and land hard on the tile ground of the arena floor. When Baraka was close enough, Johnny Cage sweep Baraka, legs underneath him, as Baraka jumped over the leg sweep and jump in the middle there and grab grab Johnny by the head and slam his knee into his face. As both opponents step backwards a few steps, they both got in range with each other again. Johnny did a spin kick, hitting Brock across the face. Followed up with a uppercut, as Brock goes flying up in the air and land onto the tile of the arena floor. Knocked out. Didn't I tell you? On a face, I would win. Johnny Cage wins. Finish him. Oh, whoa there, Mr. Onagi. I'm not going to kill anyone. As he looks around to see no one's agreeing with him, they just have a stern stare on their expressions. Very well, Mr. Cage. We'll conclude our tournament at dawn. First light, that sounds a little better. Nomus, return to your duties. As Deku gave the Nomus orders, while everyone was getting led to the quarter area that they'll be using during their time on the island while taking part of the Mortal Kombat tournament, Izuku remained in the area, looking around. After a few seconds, he left himself. Several hours later, you see Raiden meditating in his room as he saw a possible vision of the future. Seeing himself fighting in his own temple against a much older Izuku, as he watched himself get killed by Izuku forming some sort of black claw onto his hand and shoving that claw through his chest, ripping out his heart, while Shao Kahn starts to laugh and slam his wrath hammer into Raiden's face. The moment he watched himself die, he was snapped out of the possible future. Raiden immediately disappeared in lightning. Izuku by this time is still on the island, but on a bridge, a stone bridge. Down below, there is 100 of spikes. As there's a flash of lightning hit the floor of the bridge, revealing Raiden. What can I do for you, Thunder God? I'm a bit busy right now. As Izuku is writing in his notebook. I don't know what you and Shao Kahn are planning, but it will not come to pass. As Raiden shot out lightning at his hands towards Izuku. Izuku shut his notebook and dropped it to the ground as the lightning bolt hit Izuku. His eyes widen as he sees his own attack being absorbed. Lightning, that's adorable, Thunder God. By the Elder Gods, what the hell are you? Instead of replying, Izuku rushed forward with supercharge of electricity running through his entire body. He was even moving faster than he showed Raiden yesterday by killing one of his Earth warriors. Izuku created a ball of electricity that he absorbed from Raiden. When he got close enough, Izuku slammed the ball of electricity into his gut. Small ball of energy, the moment it made contact with Raiden, it increased in size as Raiden gets shot backwards, skidding across the ground of the bridge. Izuku slowly approached Raiden. A bit irritated from being attacked for no reason, he doesn't know what the Thunder God's ranting about. Izuku grabbed Raiden by the throat when he approached him and lifted him up in the middle of the air and dragged him over to the edge of the bridge. Raiden is trying to loosen Izuku's grip on his neck while he's hovering over the bridge. Raiden tried to speak, Before he could say anything, Izuku just simply tightened his grip, preventing Raiden from talking any further. Normally, Raiden, I wouldn't be able to overpower you like this. If it wasn't for the supercharge of energy you gifted me, oh mighty Lord Raiden. But that was a very stupid move on your part, Thunder God. I don't fear you, Thunder God. I don't know why you attacked me, nor do I care. I'm the one in charge of the security of the Mortal Kombat tournament while we're on this island. I have no intention of interfering in any way, but if you do this again during this tournament, I'll find a way and I will end you. Do I make myself clear, Raiden? Perfectly. Izuku tossed Raiden onto the floor of the bridge. You have a good rest of your night, Thunder God. Izuku stopped a flying kick from hitting him and grabbed onto Liu Kang's ankle and slammed him into the ground of the stone bridge and placed his foot over his throat. The ring I gave your little master over there applies to you too, Liu Kang. If you attack me in this manner again, I will kill you. Izuku removed his foot from Liu Kang's throat as Liu Kang got up and rushed towards Lord Raiden. Are you alright, Lord Raiden? Liu Kang turned his head towards Deku and glared at him. Liu Kang was immediately about to charge him again. Sorry, give me a second. Stand down, Liu Kang. Liu Kang turned his head towards Raiden with a confused expression on his face. I would listen to your master. He just saved your life. Good luck in the tournament, Liu Kang, because you're going to need it. I just want to make myself perfectly clear so there's no confusion. Liu Kang, if you try to interrupt the tournament in any way, I will kill you. Tournament be damned. Be damned. I will not allow anyone to interrupt this tournament. Human, outworld, or God. Remember that, boys. Have a good night. As Izuku began to walk away, he picked up his notebook on his way and then left the area. He got to his room and activated the magic mirror to give Shao Kahn his status report. Lord Shao Kahn. Report. Everything's going well so far. Johnny Cage of Earthrealm defeated Reptile and Baraka. The tournament will conclude until tomorrow. I had a brief run-in with the Thunder God Raiden and Liu Kang. He ran about you planning something and attacked me with his lightning for no reason. It's a shame. I was hoping to keep that ability of yours secret for a bit longer, but no matter. I informed him and his warrior that any outside interference while the tournament is being held, I would eliminate them on the spot. How should I proceed? Maintain what you're doing, Deku. Raiden time will come. Just continue your mission. Keep order and keep an eye on Shang Tsung. Your mission has not changed. Good, sir. As the mirror connection broke, as Izuku climbed into bed to sleep for the rest of the night, while in the prison area of the main temple that's on the island, Shang Tsung is finishing the alterations to Jax's mind. Shang Tsung was done with his work. Jax walked out of the cell and kneeled to one knee. I'm at your command, Master. Excellent. remain hidden for now. Your time to arrive at the Mortal Kombat tournament is fast approaching. Understood, sir. Cut to the next day. Izuku is standing right next to Shang Tsung while he's sitting in his throne across from the arena, watching everyone to gather up for the tournament. When everyone arrived, Izuku motioned the Nomus to guard all the entryways so no one can leave while the tournament is taking place. Izuku saw Raiden and Liu Kang. He simply smirked at the both of them. In return, Raiden glared in return. Continue where we last left off in our tournament. Sonya Blade, your time is to shine upon you. Sonya Blade, it is your time to shine. You'll be facing Kano. About time. Nice to see you again, Beansprout. As Kano says his greetings to Deku. Fight! Don't worry, love. I'll go easy on you. Shut up and fight, Kano. Sonya immediately went on to the attack. And so did Kano, as they both rushed towards each other. Sonya began dodging and weaving around Kano's fist. Sonya got nice and close and slammed her fist in a combination strike, hitting Kano in the ribs, chest, and stomach, then followed up with a right hook across his face. Kano touched his lips, the blood from his lips. Nice one, love. This brings back memories, doesn't it, love? Now it's my turn. Kano pushed forward and blocked one of Sonya's kicks, then slammed his fist into her stomach, then backhand her across the face. As Sonya hit the ground hard on the arena floor, Kano followed up with several kicks into her stomach while she was still down onto the ground. Sonya grabbed onto Kano's ankle. She spin the ankle around, then uppercut Kano in the face, under the chin. As she got to her feet, still holding on to Kano's ankle, and simply shot out a pink swirling energy, hitting Kano in the chest as he goes flying backwards from the attack. When Kano got to his feet, he licks his lips. That's how you want to play it, love? Sure, I'll play ball. As Kano shot out a beam of red energy from his cybernetic eye, Sonya rolled out of the way, then jumped in the middle of the air and went into a spin kick, followed by a body throw, slamming Kano to the ground. Then she got on top of him and began to repeatedly beat him in the face with her fists. Sonya got off of him and picked Kano up roughly. When Kano got to his feet, she repeatedly to strike him across the face with her forearm. Kano had enough and slammed his fist into her face as they both began to circle each other, looking for a opening to capitalize on. You're gonna pay for killing my friends. You're dead, Kano. Cry me a river, love. It's the trade of the job. I kill a lot of people, and I know for a matter of fact, you've killed your own share of Black Dragon members. So don't you dare take the high road with me, girl. You're a killer, just like me. Only different, I'm a freelancer, and you're employed by good old Uncle Sam. Sonya growled at Kano. Sonya charged Kano and duck under his fist, then did a handstand with both of her legs, hitting Kano in the chest. As she got to her feet, jumped up and did a flip, wrapped piano wire around his neck in mid-air and mid-flip, and pulled Kano's back closer to her as she lifted him off the air, severing his head from his body. Sonya Blade wins. Fatality. Very well done, Mrs. Blade. Very well indeed. Your next opponent, Jax. As she was teleported away to the forest part of the island, as Raiden's eyes widen. Are you playing at, sorcerer? You disapprove, Thunder God. There's no rules against it. I'm following the guidelines of the Mortal Kombat rules that the Elder Gods made up. There's no rules against it. After all, Mr. Briggs is a competitor. There was a humongous image above the arena showing the fight between Sonya Blade and Jax. Is that you? Jax ignored her and began to swing his fist, trying to strike Sonya Blade, only for her to block his attempts and dodge his most stronger attacks. Sonya knows from past sparring with Jax that those hits he throws are too powerful for her to block. Jax slammed his fist into a underhook, bypassing Sonya's defenses and slamming his fist into her stomach, making her cough up spit. Sonya did a spin kick afterwards. She got hit in the stomach as they both separated from each other. I don't know who you are, Blondie, but you're in Master's way. In Master Shang Tsung's way. I'm going to have to take you out. Nothing personal. Damn it. He must have did something to his mind. I fucking hate sorcerers. Sorry about this, sir, but I'm going to have to be a little rough with you. As Sonya Blade finally gets serious, as she gets into a boxer stance, Sonya begins to dodge Jax's strikes by dodging and weaving around them, then landing combination strikes when she saw a opening. By the looks of things, it seems like Sonya's going to win this little bout. Deku, prevent them from leaving. No one will leave this island until the Mortal Kombat tournament is concluded. I'll take care of it, sir. Please, Deku, keep from Miss Sonya Blade from dying. After all, she is still a competitor of the Mortal Kombat tournament. No reason to shorten the bracket. Understood, sir. Jax lands a clean and left right hook combination, followed up with the uppercut. Sonya barely dodged the uppercut. That was about to... sorry, give me a second. Sonya managed to dodge the uppercut that was about to hit her, as she followed up with her own uppercut onto Jax. Sonya went on the defensive and began to block several Jax's strikes. She did a handstand and wrapped her legs around Jax's neck and threw him to the ground, and she began to tighten her legs onto his neck until Jax's lost consciousness. As she slowly got up to her feet and started to pick up Jax, swung his arm around her shoulder and began to walk out of the forest to the evacuation point. You really need to lay off the fast food, Jax. Whatever that damn sorcerer did, we'll fix you right up. As she made contact with the nearby helicopter, A few minutes later, the helicopter appeared in the sky. Sonya saw something brief in the corner of her eye as a green lightning bolt shot out of the forest, hitting the helicopter dead on, as the helicopter immediately blew up. Sonya saw the same young man that was standing in the arena, not fighting, step out of the forest. Sonya got into her fighting stance after she dropped Jax to the ground. Gently, of course. I do apologize for that, Mrs. Blade. There is no leaving this island while the tournament is still going on. I do apologize. You killed one of my squad. That I did. It is my responsibility to ensure the Mortal Kombat tournament goes off without a hitch, and that means any outside forces will be eliminated with extreme prejudice. I take my job very seriously, Mrs. Blade. The Thunder God Raiden appeared in a bolt of lightning between Sonya Blade and Deku. I'll leave Mrs. Blade in your capable hands, Thunder God Raiden. Sonya focused her attention on Jax. Can you help him? I don't know what they did to him. I don't know what they did to Jax. They did something to his mind. This is definitely the handiwork of Shang Tsung. I'll do what I can, Miss Sonya. Stand back. As a small wave of electricity went through Jax's body, as Raiden begins the process of reversing whatever Shang Tsung did to Jax. Izuku got back to the arena. As he walked right next to Shang Tsung while sitting in his throne, standing right next to him. Well done. I saw what you did. Most impressive. Let's continue our next match. Shang Tsung motioned Quan Chi to summon Scorpion from the Netherrealm. Scorpion versus Sub-Zero. You killed my clan, wife, child. I will eviscerate you, Lin Kuei. If your clan wasn't so weak, they wouldn't have been wiped out. Scorpion wasn't going to hear another word from Sub-Zero, as he portaled and reappeared right in front of him and grabbed him by the collar of his shirt or whatever he's wearing. I forget what it's called, but anyways, let's just continue. And teleported to the Netherrealm. Sub-Zero immediately started to shoot out ice after he broke the grip of Scorpion. Sub-Zero is shooting ice out of his hands at Scorpion, with several shots trying to hit him. Scorpion just simply teleported and reappeared right behind Sub-Zero and landed a fist across his face. Then when he turned around to face Scorpion, noticing he is behind him, Scorpion blocked an uppercut strike from Sub-Zero, then swept his legs from underneath him, then forcing him to fall to the ground, as Scorpion proceeded to forcefully try to dunk Sub-Zero's head into the lava pit, only for Sub-Zero to struggle and hit Scorpion in the face with his elbow. Sub-Zero jumped onto his feet, then did a ice slide towards Scorpion. Scorpion expected this, as he did his signature move. Get over here! As a kunai spear shot out of his wrist, as it pierced the right shoulder of Sub-Zero. As Scorpion pulls Sub-Zero towards him, Scorpion lands a brutal combination strike, starting with a variation of punch and kicks, starting with his stomach, then followed up with a right hook to the face, then immediately went into an uppercut, finishing with a spin kick. When Sub-Zero recovered from the brutal combination strike that Scorpion landed on him, once they got enough distance, Scorpion shot out his kunai spear again. This time, Sub-Zero was prepared and created an ice clone of himself. When the kunai spear pierced and destroyed the ice clone, Sub-Zero went into a ice slide, sliding right through the ice, what's left of the ice clone, copy of himself, then continued close quarters combat. Sub-Zero made another ice clone and jumped backwards. He used that brief distraction to unleash his eyes from his hands, freezing Scorpion. Unfortunately, he couldn't relax as he sees the heat emanating from the frozen Scorpion, including steam, as Scorpion burst out of the ice, extremely infuriated, and took off his mask, revealed nothing but a skull, as he breathed fire out of his mouth towards Sub-Zero. When Sub-Zero finally burned to death, Scorpion separated his skull with the spine from the remainder of the skeleton, and portaled back into the arena and dropped the human skull right in front of the rest of the Lin Kuei, infuriating all three of them as they all rush towards Scorpion. Tor shot fire out of his flamethrower that's attached to his, I think, left arm, maybe right, I'm not totally sure, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. Attached to his arm, as his own fire gets reflected back at him, as he goes flying into the wall of the arena. Izuku appeared and stopped a fist from hitting Scorpion, as he elbowed Cyrax in the face, as Izuku kicked him aside of the head, as he goes flying in the opposite direction into the arena wall, while Izuku caught the fist of smoke. Wait your turn, Lin Kuei, as he tossed smoke into the wall. I do apologize for the interruption. Shang Tsung, please continue the tournament. As he steps off from the ring and stands right next to Shang Tsung. Excellent work as always. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue with our Mortal Kombat tournament after that little drama was dished out, or concluded. Scorpion wins. Fatality. Considering you're so eager, Lin Kuei. Sector versus Scorpion. Sector got off from the floor and dusted himself off, a bit irritated that he got beat down like that, but he has someone to kill. Sector jumped onto the ring and got into a fighting stance, ready to avenge his fellow kinsman. Scorpion did not say a word to his opponent as he got into his own fighting stance, waiting for the single to start the match. Sir, it seems like Raiden and Sonya Blade has finally returned with Jax. It seems like he's broken free. It can't be helped. He's a Thunder God after all. They will lose against Goro at the end of things anyways. Goro is undefeated. He never once got defeated in the Mortal Kombat tournament. As they were broken out of their discussion, as they heard Scorpion yell out, "Get over here!" as a spirit kunai goes flying towards Sector. And that's where we're going to stop it. Hope you guys have a good night and day. Judge my time zones. And I'll catch you in the next video.